Tshwane Mayor Cilliers Brink will face a motion of no confidence in the council today. The ANC filed the motion accusing the mayor of failing to ensure proper service delivery. However, the Metro's #1 resident argues that the motion is not driven by service delivery concerns, but by new regulations the city introduced for waste removal contractors. The regulations have led to the city dropping 60% of its former contractors. The municipality is governed by a coalition after no single party secured an outright majority in the 2021 local government polls. Brink took office in March last year after being elected with the backing of several political parties, including Action SA and the Inkatha Freedom Party. And my co-anchor, Naledi Moleo, is in the city of Tshwane this morning, and this is ahead of that motion of no confidence. And Naledi, very good morning to you. I guess a sense of anticipation as well, because it's been 18 months since he's been in that position, that is Cilliers Brink.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think a lot of the questions obviously are going to be who's going to be the next person really to take up that mayoral chain where the city of Tshwane is concerned. But just this morning, as we stand in the streets of the city, we've had an opportunity to speak to some residents, some of them just passing by and asking them what they feel about the leadership of Cilliers Brink. Not a lot of them wanting to speak on camera, but we will be finding those that are willing to over the next 3 hours. But to two people that we've spoken to already saying, no, it's time for Cilliers Brink to go. Who are some of the central figures, though, where the city of Tshwane is concerned, particularly where this council sitting is concerned? One of them, of course, is going to be Action SA, seemingly really the decision maker of what the future holds for Cilliers Brink. You've got Action SA going on to even X, writing, leaders in Tshwane talk about growth and change, but the facts tell a different story. A city that fails to meet its performance targets, deliver services, and maintain financial stability. It's time to truly turn our capital city around. And it says Action SA will continue to fight for a city that works for all residents and makes the capital worthy of its title. So we await to see how Action SA will be voting. We know that the party certainly having made it quite clear over the past few weeks that they will be voting against Cilliers Brink in the Tshwane City Council meeting that is set to take place today. In fact, we're hearing that the relationship between Action SA and the Democratic Alliance is souring so bad that the Action SA party members have been kicked out of a WhatsApp group inside caucus there that was meant for coalition partners, and feeling that they were no longer considered coalition partners of the Democratic Alliance. We're going to be speaking to all the various role players here. We'll be speaking to Action SA. We certainly are looking forward to hearing from the Democratic Alliance that obviously has been very outspoken around the mission to remove Cilliers Brink as the mayor, and also a party like the African National Congress that still holds quite a bit of sway. We'll also be talking about service delivery, because really at the heart of it is how the residents of Tshwane feel that their services are being handled. We know that the Moleo Concerned Residents for Service Delivery Association has raised issues around the service delivery in their area. We'll be speaking to them as well at around 6:45. So do join us for that discussion. And then we'll also be talking to the Mpho, who is the Provincial Secretary of the South African Municipal Workers Union, to talk to us about how the workers of the municipality certainly are feeling around the leadership of the city of Tshwane. One of the key questions is going to be this move to dethrone, if you will, Cilliers Brink. How much of it really has to do with service delivery, and how much of it is about political struggles, squabbles in power, with the Action SA making it quite clear that they feel that the relationship between the party, the DA and Action SA, has soured. But let's speak to a resident now who's joining us this morning. Abuti, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. And then, just let's start with your name.
My name is Tshwane Mayor. I would like to say that I think it will make a difference of electing a new mayor in around city of Tshwane. Why? In Tshwane, there's a lot of foreigners, people, of which maybe they disadvantage young stars of Tshwane. You understand that? Yeah, I think maybe that can make it different. Electing a new mayor can maybe bring job opportunities. Can also fight against the crime rate. There's also a high crime rate at Tshwane. Around 6 o'clock, you cannot walk freely you understand? So yeah, that's all I can.
Does it matter which political party is the one that decides who is the mayor of Tshwane? Is that important for you as a resident of Tshwane?
Yes, it is. It is important because we have to check the history. I think maybe the mayor from
the current mayors with the Democratic Alliance.
I think maybe it can go to ANC. I think maybe that can be better.
Why do you think that is?
Okay, ANC. We have a history with ANC. We have a history, and for us to be here, I think it's all about ANC. I don't think maybe we can maybe turn our back on ANC just like that.
Let me ask you one last question. If you were to rate 1 to 10, 10 being brilliant, so 1 being absolutely horrible, how would you rate the performance of the leadership of the city of Tshwane?
I would say 5 over 10. 5 over 10, yeah.
Dindokuhle, thank you so much for your time. All the best, and thank you so much for speaking to us. So that's one resident that we've spoken to, and what we'll do, in fact, is we'll get a rating. We'll put together a rating card, if you will, and get residents to talk about how they score the leadership of Cilliers Brink, the current leadership of the city of Tshwane as well. Aldrin, lots coming up over the next 3 hours. Do stay with us here on Channel 405.